take him downtown. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you because you know what it is, man. You know what it is when I'm trying to get into the Death Seph, the one winged angel himself, Scourge of Midgard, legendary soldier, SEPHIROTH Sacrifice deck. It's here. Very Final Fantasy VII themed on this one. This is going to be your mono black ultimate gain and drain with SEPHIROTH himself, featuring a couple of other fun guys, man. We're going to bring in some more legendaries on the high end here with our classic kind of sacrifice build with Vincent Valentine and Zodiark. Oh yeah, this is a really good one. It's simple, effective, and dangerous, just like a big-ass katana. So before we get down to this one, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button and join the villains today, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously attack you for not liking and subscribing. And you don't want to mess with YouTube werewolves. We have a werewolf in this deck, so he's extra powerful for this one. So make sure you press that like button for me right down there. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live stream goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Both of those places we go live on. Did you miss early access stream? It's because you weren't following or had the notifications on for Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, we had an early access stream, did 8 hours. It was really fun. Thank you, Wizards, for having me. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions. It's all right there on Discord. If you want to have it, if you have a deck that you want me to build, share it on Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, check right down there in the description below. So what are we talking about when we talk about mono black Seph Sacrifice? Oh yes, I bet he hates when people call him Seph, but I'm going to do it anyways because we're buddies. Cut down, removal. We got to go with the early. We got to go with the classics. 4 cut downs, 4 Bitter Triumphs. I'm not mad at paying the life of Bitter Triumph because I'm going to be gaining a lot of life with this one. I'm also not mad at discarding stuff because a lot of times I'll have a high-end dupe, maybe too many Zodiarks, maybe too many Vincent Valentines, or too many legendaries that I don't need, and I get to chuck one from my hand. But we've got to kind of keep our opponents suppressed, especially if they're playing aggro stuff. We got to kind of keep them pushed down. Make sure that they aren't coming at us super crazy hard, crazy style. It is super important that we do keep some stuff out of the way. And there's also a synergy with SEPHIROTH where we want to kill things, because whenever another creature dies, not just your creatures, when anything dies, we get the gain and drain hit. So we want to be killing things at a pretty regular rate, and we will. We will be forcing sacrifice and killing things at a regular rate because SEPHIROTH is just cut like that. We're also going to go with Fear of Lost Teeth, a classic Duskmourn card here. 1/1, 1-drop. When it dies, it deals 1 damage to any target, and you gain 1 life. I really like this one because he's just sacrifice fodder. He's really good sacrifice fodder because he hits that gain and drain trigger again. And we can stack these on top of each other for insane damage, which I'm going to show you how to do in a minute. Greedy Freebooter. He's back, guys. If there's ever been a sacrifice outlet for us, it is Greedy Freebooter right here. You know the memes. You know I love him. I put him in everything. Listen, I always say I don't have Dark Ritual, so I got to have Greedy Freebooter. A little bit of ramp. He gets that scry ability, so make sure our next draw is really good. And just a perfect sacrifice outlet for us right here, which is going to be super important of what we do. Those are our 1-drops. You know them. You love them. Let's keep going because we don't have any new stuff till the late game. Starscrape Cleric. If I'm going to run Gain and Drain, I want all those 1 pings to be worse. Now, you're saying, Jay, there's better kind of like Gain and Drain things. I'm usually, in this deck, I'm usually only ever Gain and Draining for 1. So it doesn't really matter that whenever I gain life, opponent loses 1. I'm only ever going to be gaining 1 life with each hit, generally speaking. Because if we're doing life loss with SEPHIROTH and Blood Witch, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be 1 ping, and this just enhances your 1 pings amazingly. 1 black and 1, 2/1, Offspring for 1 black and 2. You get a second one if you can play 5 total, which is actually super useful in the late game. Gives you a little bit more sacrifice fodder. Creature cannot block, which is annoying, but it can fly for 2, which is a nice hit. And whenever you gain a life, each opponent loses 1 life. The classic build right there. The classic gain and drain combo as you go. Now from Foundations, another one of those cards that I just love, love, love. Vengeful Blood Witch for 1 black and 1. 1/1 Vampire Warlock. Whenever this creature or another target creature you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Super good stuff right there. Multiple of these out with multiple Starscrape Clerics, you are starting to see a cascading event here. This is what I'm talking about with Fear of Lost Teeth, Starscrape Cleric, and Vengeful Blood Witch. You're going to gain 2 life, they're going to lose 2 life, and because you gain 2 life 2 times, they're going to lose 2 more life. So with just these 3 cards, they're going to lose 4. If you want to make it worse, and I always want to make it worse, Sephiroth, Fabled Soldier. There he is. We are finally playing a black Sephiroth in Magic the Gathering. Who would have ever thought of it? If you would have told me sitting in Florida, in Coral Springs, Florida in 1999, bouncing between Final Fantasy and Magic the Gathering of all my free time after school, that I'd be playing Sephiroth cards 20 years later, or 15, or however many years later, 25 years later, I'd have been like, you're crazy. There's no way they're gonna put Sephiroth in Final Fantasy. But they did it. It's here. It's done. Fabled Soldier, human avatar soldier, 3/3. Whenever he enters or attack, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. Again, if you have the right kind of setup going on, this is insanely powerful as soon as it hits the board. You do like Fear of Lost Teeth and Vengeful Blood Witch, and immediately this dies, pings them, it pings them, and then this one pings them. You can get the huge gain and drain payoff on turn 3. Because whenever another creature dies, and I want to point this out, this is not just your creatures. If anybody dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1. If this is the 4th time this has happened this turn, transform him, and of course, into the 1-winged angel. Angel Nightmare Avatar. As this angel transforms, you get an emblem from the Supernova Limit Break right there. Whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. So an emblem is forever. It is kind of floating above the board. It can't be touched. It can't be removed. You have permanent, when anything dies, you're going to gain and drain for all time, for the rest of the game. And that's as many times as you can flip Sephiroth, 1-winged angel right there. The Angel Nightmare Avatar. Then, whenever he attacks, you may sacrifice any number of other creatures. If you do, draw that many cards. What is he all about? Death for power. Death for power. That is it. If you have a full board, you could swing in, sacrifice your entire board, gain all the life, gain all the cards, and just smash in with a 5/5 angel on top of everything else right there. Super, super amazing stuff. Just a crazy turn 3 that you can pull off. Crazy turn 3 or turn 4. You want something on the 4-drop? I got you, man. Vincent Valentine. He also feeds off death in a different way, though. He is a legendary creature assassin, which makes him an outlaw. He's got awesome guns and a sweet red cape. He looks like Spawn. 2 black and 2/2. You're saying, Jay, a 2/2 for 4? That kind of sucks. But wait, there's more. Let me get you up to speed here. Whenever a creature an opponent control dies, put a 1/1 counters on it equal to Vincent Valentine's power, equal to that creature's power. So if you kill a 7/7 creature, your opponent's huge creature, you play a removal on it, you kill it, he gets +7/+7. That's nuts, right? That's crazy. Whatever you are killing on your opponent's side of the board, you are getting their power sucked into him, into Vincent Valentine. And all he needs to do to transform into his Galleon Beast form is whenever he attacks, you can transform it. So all he needs to do is kill something and then attack, and he is attacking a Werewolf Beast legendary creature as the Galleon Beast with lifelink and trample. And again, we do have lifelink gain and drain right there. So you can set yourself up for some insane plays on that, because if you're swinging in with a 9/9 lifelink trample, people aren't going to like that at all. People are not going to like hit that hard on that. On top of that, with Sephiroth and everything that they throw up there to block, you're going to be gaining and draining as well. Things are going to go from bad to worse with Vincent Valentine. So we love the Werewolf Beast right here. Awesome artwork. He's just so fucking edgy. He's just such, like, the thing about Final Fantasy VII, it's just edgelord. Midgard is just edgelord city. Look at Sephiroth. Look at Vincent. People are just dripped out with the edgiest 90s shit you can imagine. I love it. And then, of course, we're going to finish off with Zodiark, the Umbral God. 5-drop, 5/5, all 5 black mana. This man craves black mana. He loves it. Legendary creature, God. This is the one that synchronizes really well with Sephiroth, because what he does is whenever Zodiark enters, each player sacrifices half the non-God creatures they control, rounded down. So if you've got a pretty wide and full board here with Sephiroth down, you're almost guaranteed to flip him immediately. You could have 3 or 4 extra creatures, all your little fodder creatures, all your little bonus helper guys. Lay him down. He's going to kill 3 of your opponents. He's going to kill 3 of yours. That means that this will have triggered enough times to go off. You'll have immediately triggered it 4 times in a row to gain and drain all those different times. Hell, you might even just kill them with that if you've got Vengeful Bloodwitch and Starscrape Cleric out. He is a 5/5 indestructible, and guess what? Whenever anybody sacrifices a creature, you put a 1/1 counter on Zodiark, and he's indestructible. The only way that you're ever going to get rid of him is by exile. So, non-God creatures they sacrifice rounded down. Just a huge compliment to the Sephiroth build, and just a huge problem for the rest of the game, because you're talking about, I've got an 8/8 indestructible, I've got a 7/7 lifelink trampler. It's just bad. It curves up real nicely from these 1/2s into the 3, into the 4, into the 5, with the new darkness that is arising from Final Fantasy. Simple enough as it is not very complex, with just a splash of new cards, all the legendaries doing what they do. As far as the other ones, as far as land goes, I'm just going to go with 23 swamps and 1 Midgar, City of Mako. If we're running Vincent and Seph, we got to have Midgard right there. Reactor Raid, you sacrifice a creature. If you do, sacrifice a creature or artifact. If you do, draw 2 cards. Not a terrible thing to have in your back pocket in case you need a little flow of more cards. Nice to sacrifice anything else like that. It does work pretty well. You also can sacrifice an artifact, meaning you could sacrifice your treasure in case you don't have a creature to do and get extra cards into your hand. And it enters tap for a black mana. So we're throwing a Midgar in there just for the heck of it, just for fun and flavor as it goes. We look at the stats right here. 28 creatures, from assassins to warlocks, vampires, pirates, soldiers, nightmares, humans. A little bit of everything. Everything that black has to offer. And of course, black of course is power at any cost. That is, we will gain, we will drain, we will do what we need. 28 creatures, very heavy on the creatures. The reason is we have to have a lot of fodder. We want to sacrifice a lot of things. We want a lot of things to feed to Sephiroth so we can get the ultimate gain and drain off right there. 8 instants, 4 enchantments, which is really just an enchantment creatures. No major enchantments and no sorceries. We're moving quick on this one. 24 lands altogether on a 2.3 average. You could cut a land and do 2.3 because you are generating a little bit of treasure. I don't want to get stuck not being able to cast Zodiark or any of my other ones. I'm a little concerned about cutting a land, but you possibly could. If you're flooding and you want to narrow it down and make it a little leaner, I'm not mad at you for doing that. As far as the sideboard concerns, you want extra stuff in there. Cecil Dark Knight, Corrupted Conviction for a little bit more card draw. Cecil's a great 1-drop to early on to lose life and keep going up. He's just such a good 1-drop now. He's like the guaranteed black 1-drop. Tonberry's a fun one too. It enters with a stun counter. However, during your turn, it has First Strike and Death Touch. Great little card to open up with 1-drops right there. Dark Confidant in case you need a little bit more card draw. In case you're kind of getting outdrawn by other things. Dark Confidant can help you out a lot, especially later if you want to sacrifice him because you don't want to lose any more life. He's super useful in that. Strategic Betrayal for a little bit more exiling your opponent. A little bit more your opponent and stopping those reanimator cards. People reanimating Bahamut's been a big issue. Not Bahamut. Reanimating, what's his name? Anyways, I can't remember. They're reanimating the saga, so you might want to hit Strategic Betrayal. Vincent's Limit Break, why not? Whenever a creature dies, return it tapped to its owner's control, and it has a base power and toughness of either the Galleon Beast, Death Gigas, or Hellmasker. Super cool stuff right there, especially with the Vincent's Limit Break. We have all those limit breaks we can do. And believe it or not, we have another Gain and Drain card that didn't really get in good here, but if you want to throw something like this in here, Albed Scavengers, Whenever this creature or another artifact or creature you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So another gain and drain, much like Vengeful Blood Witch. If you just can't get enough gain and drain, I'll bet Scavengers is right there. You know, it's not fantastic. It is a 2/3. It's a little bit more powerful than Vengeful, but it is more expensive. It starts filling in the 3-drop territory of Sephiroth, which isn't great, but I just want you to know that it's there. You also may want more sacrifice if you want to feed into Zodiark more. You might do more sacrifice, i.e., whenever player sacrifices another creature, you could do stuff like Final Vengeance. Corrupted Conviction, of course, sacrifices things. You could also just do stuff like Momentum Breaker or, you know, Sheoldred's Edict to force sacrifice things on top of anything else. And that feeds into Zodiark. I'm not really building this whole deck around Zodiark, so that's why I'm not too worried about it, but of course, it is an option. So, let's get into the game here. Sorry for the long explanation. I'm just super excited about Mono Black Sephiroth. Let's get into it. Let's play some games in early access. Here we go. Let's put you down. I don't know. Temple of Plenty. Usually it means that they're doing the unit combo. Scavenger Booze. Okay, we'll hit him with this. We need Sephiroth or something coming up. But we do have the removal in case we need it. Fenrir. I'm actually thinking about using the Reactor Raid. Okay. We'll do this. He may nuke me on the board here, but extra mana. Do that. We have the removal in case we need it. He may nuke me though. Summon Titan. Still 5 cards. Cast another Sephiroth. Sacrifice that Sephiroth. Oh, I should have sacrificed Starscrape. My bad. Yuna. Return. Yes. Bring out Zodiark. Next, no attacks. End turn. Return all lands. Interesting. Alright, another big yes. Another, big one there. Oh, well, we have this now. Sorry, Zodiark. We gotta do what we gotta do. Zodiark got fed to the machine there. Nice. Muramase Takuru. Vince Valentine with some early removal. I go first. Why not? Says his Chocobo. That right away. We gotta keep them suppressed. Boom. Okay. Wherever comes down next, we're gonna pop. Hilda. Double Zodiac is not great. I'd like to get Vincent Valentine out. Rydia, Mist Summoner. Okay. Landfall, discard, Vince Valentine. No attacks, we'll hold steady for the protection. We got some way heavy shit right here. We're probably running Una Reanimator, which is why they have a bunch of these in their graveyard. Yeah. Dual resummons. Oof. Well, all the mana that we needed last game we're getting now. All the mana we needed all the mana from last game that we needed right now. We just got the heaviest hand we could think of. Generally, our deck is very cheap, and we just got heavy hand. We got the heaviest hand we could possibly think of, and no mana. Bad draw. Really more than anything else, just a bad draw. Absolute dog shit. Dog shit hand, man. Just no mana at all. None. No mana. Not a single one. Not a single fucking one. Yeah, because it's balancing me out from last. It's balancing me out from last game. I drew 7 last game, so it's like, oh, this deck drew 7, so obviously it doesn't want to draw mana anymore. Cool deck, though. No removal, no mana, none of that shit. We didn't get anything. We didn't get anything, guys. No mana, no removal, no Sephiroth, nothing. Just all heavy cards and no mana. Terrible. Alright, last one. Last one, guys, and then we're out of here. Allie. Oof. I'll keep it. I don't... We're getting dog shit hands here. Game's telling me to get off. Game's telling me, Jay, get the fuck off, man. You done here, bro. You done. Why did I keep that? And then the flood right into it. Yep. 9 off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana off 9. Ares Gainsboroughs. Why not? Sheltered by Ghost, probably. Oh, Essence Channeler. Vince Valentine. Let's do it. Six. Cleric. Shelt is my biggest fear. That's all I'm really worried about. I think we put down Greedy Freebooter and use Mako on a Midgar City of Mako on there. Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Discard a card. Get rid of you. It's gonna be +5. Vince goes up. Swing in. Transform Vince. Down to 3. Brutal. Puts his flanker. Vengeful Blood Witch. Let's get rid of Putzels. And things have gone from bad to worse. From bad to worse. Nice. Legit. Kigal, the same guy again. With Noctis. Hey, look, Vincent Valentine. Boom. Let's do that. Oh, this is just Unifucking, this is Ultima Reanimator. Lame. I'm so tired of Ultima Reanimator already. I get it. Reanimating a super powerful card is a great strategy. It's just, I don't know. Do something else, man. Let's be better than just, hey, look at that powerful card. I'll bring it back from life. Yeah, I get it. That's a great strategy. It works really good. Yeah, no, Vivi may... I don't see how he doesn't break other formats. I don't see how Vivi doesn't fucking completely break other formats open, to be perfectly frank. Let's go in with everybody. Do it. Do it. Does he have Ultima in there? Beast. Yeah, I don't know how the game goes on with, like, turn 4 being able to add 9 mana to your hand. Like, turn 4, you have Vivi, you play fucking Monstrous Rage, and you have, what, 5 extra mana to do? Valentine. Gain. Got him. Okay, we got a little something here. My turn. James, that was such a good thing. My turn should never have happened. It was an abomination. Okay. Boom. Boom. Oh, we gotta kill Freya right away. The Duke's dear Freya. The one James makes quality videos. He let me react to one of his videos for April Fool's Day, where it was just me staring and watching his video and going, wow. Oh, wow, cool. Yeah, wow. I changed my channel to Villainy Reacts. Take a hit. Boom. I'll hold on to that. Boom. Wait. So if you've seen you might know him from that if you watch my channel, because last year I did Villainy Reacts, which was just me going, whoa, wow, which was funny. Let's do this. Boom. Yeah, there you go, man. Come on, give me some new cards. New cards. Boom. Double triggers. Boom, boom. Double triggers. There we go. Come on, SEPHIROTH. Dissection tools. Everyone running dissection tools late recently. Okay. Nice. Vincent Valentine. Okay. Dragon Glider. Interesting. Freya. Also known as the Duke's dear Freya. Gain 4 life. Also gonna lose. Hey, there he is. Nice. Do. Let's try that. Okay, let's put down Blood Witch. Schmeat. Yeah, playing a little Fabled Soldier, as one does. As one does. Put down you. Just lost my 40-watt streak and you're pissed? How did you lose it? I didn't stream on Twitch. Did you miss it me last night? Uh-oh. Somebody didn't read fucking what this card does. Somebody didn't read what Galleon Beast does. Baltimore Tyrant, not bad. Cool. Go in. Yeah, there we go. So, people are sleeping on Vincent, which is whenever you kill something, he gets that many counters equal to the power of whoever just died. So if you kill, like that guy, he put out a 7/7. So I got 7+7+7 on Vincent. I attacked and turned into the Galleon Beast, and I had an 11/11 lifelink out on the board, which is crazy. New. Hey, look, Tom Berry. Hey, Zodiark, there's my dude. There's my dude. He would do good in a Golgari Fight Club style. Yeah, he'd be pretty cool. Alright, we're almost at the end here, guys. What is the Galleon Beast stats? I'll show you real quick. Galleon Beast is a 3/4 trample lifelink, and when it dies, it turns back into Vincent Valentine. So he normally is a 4-drop. He's only a 2/2. However, whenever one of your opponents dies, whenever a creature your opponent controls dies, he gets power. He gets counters equal to that creature's power. So the bigger creatures that he kills or you kill, the more powerful he gets, and you can transform him as soon as you attack. So if you killed the 2020 just recently, you flip, you're gonna have a 23/23 going in. That's what he's all about. Just like the Hokey Pokey. He's what he's all about. You do the Hokey Pokey. Do that. Boom. Sephiroth Soldier, absolutely I'll take him. Boom. He's the fucking man. Will Vincent replace Sheoldred? I don't know about that. It's kind of asking a lot, but Summoner's Grimoire. Okay. Alright. Put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. It enters tapped and attacking. We're gonna risk it. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it. Boom. Scry. Actually, I don't want that. I don't want that. Grab that. Okay, didn't flip. He can do this. Tapped and attacking. Put a creature down. Nice. Okay, we're gonna drop Zodiark. Fear. Probably should have got rid of him. Yeah, Summoner's Grimoire is really fucking tough to beat. That's terrible. He's got to sacrifice half. Game. Alright, one more and we're going to do Shaky Breaky. I don't think Mill's going to really make a big comeback. I don't think Mill's there. Do this. Boom. New. Starting. Gotta kill that. Don't want any ramp going on. Boom. I think we gotta do Star Scrape into Fable. Fair. Thank you so much, Connor Couch Plays. I duly appreciate it. attacks. Okay. Boris, I've done 8 hours today, man. I've done 8 hours. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on. 8 hours. You had a lot of time to fucking get to me. It's an 8-hour total stream today. Boof. He's dead. Even if he does Summoner Square more. Oh, man, tell me about it, bro. I gotta work tomorrow. He's gonna do life gain. That guy goes in. No blocks. Hit. He's gonna do something here. Let's hope we get a mana. Let's hope we get a mana. Yeah, we did. Let's do that. SEPHIROTH. Boom, boom, boom. Take him down. Take him downtown. Oh, that's awesome, Chris M. Yeah, Knights did really good. I was happy with Knights. I was very happy with Knights. I'm happy with this one, too. This one's pretty solid. Better than the one-winged one I ran. Death Zeph. Nice. Yeah, we're going to leave this one right here. I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty straightforward. Solid gain and drain with some good high-end. Sephiroth on the hit. One-winged Angel and the classic gain and drain. What else could you ask for in a nice little combo piece right there? What else could you ask for, I think? The Death Zeph. The Death Zeph. Happy with it, guys. We're going to leave that one right there. Hope you enjoyed it.